Now, I want to share with you this very interesting video that I found on the internet, and I'll just make one or two comments at the end of it. Now, take a look at this cat, right? You see the cat walking into a hospital. Now, mind you, it's a vet clinic where they treat animals, and this cat actually had trouble with two of her kittens, because obviously it's a she cat, and she actually picked up her kittens and took them to the vet clinic unguided, with nobody's help, no human being's help, not even another cat's help, not any other animal's help. Took the kittens herself to the vet and just strolled in and demanded for emergency help. Not like it was speaking like a human being, but it was actually quite, I don't know how to describe the emotions I felt when I saw this video, but the vet immediately picked up the kittens and treated them, and did what they had to do for them. But then it made me wonder. Yesterday I said President Buhari was traveling to the United Kingdom for medical checkup. Now, a cat knows its way to the vet hospital, but our president cannot find his way to Nigerian hospitals if he needs treatment. That's all I'm going to say. We'll get back to that in a bit. But thank you very much for joining us on today's episode of Unplug. It's a pleasure to be here. This is brought to you by Every NG. My name is Victor, and Unplug is that show where we bring you all the updates from entertainment, from news, politics, sports, every single thing. Don't forget, Every NG is your one-stop shop for unlimited Nigerian trends, and not just Nigerian trends, but global trends as well. Welcome once again, and let's get right into it. We'll be starting off with entertainment news with some of your BB Naija faves. And first up, it's Laycon. And I'm asking the same question that icons are asking today: where is Laycon? Now, that phrase is trending on Twitter. It has been trending for a number of hours now. It is still trending. The icons are looking for Laycon. Apparently, he has been inactive for the last couple of days, going to 3 days now. He hasn't tweeted anything, he hasn't posted any pictures, or given any updates about anything. So they're looking for their presidents, the icons, right? Somebody was even saying, I'm not going to eat though. Okay, he actually said it yesterday that I was not going to eat if Laycon did not tweet anything. And Laycon did not tweet anything yesterday, so I'm wondering, okay, let's see how long your fast is going to last. So the question remains, where is Laycon? Well, hopefully the icons and whoever else is interested will find Laycon soon enough. A lot of people are waiting for just one tweet from Laycon. Let's see how soon he responds, and let's see how long that person is going to fast for. Okay, now away from Laycon, let's talk Dorathy now. About a month ago, she launched her lingerie line, that is MFC lingerie. Just in case you're wondering what MFC might mean, it means my full chest. Of course, Dorathy has taken that particular line as her own. Well, MFC lingerie launched about a month ago, and Dorathy yesterday took to her social media to mark 1 month of the existence of MFC lingerie, and she did so with a couple of really interesting photos, okay? And her friends and fans and well-wishers took to her comments to congratulate her and just gas her up a bit. Katrina was there in the comments. There was Toke Makinwa, also former fellow housemates as well. So 1 month of MFC lingerie, and we hope very soon we can get to see 1 year. So congratulations to Dorathy. Now let's talk Katrina. Katrina is also launching something, or it's her turn to launch something now, and she has officially launched the KPL brand. That is Ka3na Premium Line. And Katrina has promised that it's going to be big. She was whetting our appetite, telling us that something big is really coming. So earlier today, she tweeted a video of how she opened up, KPL. Priest was invited. As you can see in the video, Priest came in a car, stepped out of the car, prayed around the environment, prayed for Katrina, laid his hands on her, and all of that. Well, people are asking, What's the significance of this? I mean, why do you have to let us know that a priest came to, pray for you and lay hands on you and all of that? Well, that is how she wants to do it. That is how she wanted to do it. She has gotten it done that way. And let's just wish Katrina well. Even Dorathy has extended her congratulations to Katrina. Katrina has also recognized and has said thanks. So it's good to see that these women are actually doing really well for themselves. So let's just wish them well and hope that they all succeed. Now let's talk about the man of the moment, I would say, because his name is on virtually everyone's lips and has been for a while now, albeit for quite controversial, negative stuff, depending on how you see it. Well, Davido was spotted with Mia Yafai the other day. They were kissing, looking all loved up, and Mia Yafai has actually deactivated her Instagram account, more or less in response to everything that has been going on, the wildfire that has erupted on social media. Now, Davido did not do anything of sorts, but he posted something on his Instagram stories, just this very funny gif where you see Homer Simpson just looking guilty and stepping back into the bushes. I'm like, okay. He also tweeted, eyes, like when you're looking somehow. I'm like, what is the message Davido is trying to pass with all of this? And well, I cannot really say what his thoughts might be, but I just want you to see it. Maybe you just make of it whatever you will. But still talking about the Davido issue, Kemi Oluloyo, the controversial journalist, has come out once again to say very controversial things. Now, if you know Kemi Oluloyo and Davido well, you know that they don't have a peaceful relationship. It's all violence between both of them. But Kemi Oluloyo has come out to reveal details of the fact that Davido and Chioma are actually separated. Now, they're no longer together. And according to her, Chioma's family has refunded the bride price. That's so crazy. They have actually refunded the bride price and any form of payment whatsoever that was made over Chioma. And that would mean that according to Igbo tradition, Davido does not have access to his son, Ifeanyi. And Ifeanyi has just become more or less the last born of the family because the child was had out of wedlock. That is what it means, basically. And I'm like, wow, this is really, really serious. It makes me remember the song 1 Milli, where he was asking, how much is your bride price? Is it up to $1 million? And I'm wondering, what if it was up to $1 million? Chioma's family has refunded every single bit of it. This is just completely according to Kemi Oluloyo. I have no proof whatsoever. Still, Kemi Oluloyo did not stop there. She also had a message for Davido. I would call it a warning. Now, the Easter celebration is coming around. It's just around the corner this weekend. And she had something to tell him. Stay away from the water. Stay away from the beach. Stay away from the bathtub. Stay away from the swimming pool. Stay away from any body of water whatsoever. Why? According to Kemi Oluloyo, there is something called the Adeleke curse. And that curse can only be broken by a certain female in the family. So if Davido does not want to get carried away by the water like he sang in the Assurance song, then he needs to stay away from water. If I ever leave you, make water carry me, they go far away. That is just me quoting the lyrics. So Kemi Oluloyo has warned Davido, stay away from water if you don't want to get carried away, like literally. Well, let's see what happens. Easter is around the corner. I'm sure you're rubbing your palms together to see what happens. Maybe we'll just see Davido, posting pictures at the beach, but we'll see. Well, moving on now from Davido, we're done with all of that. President Buhari has traveled to the United Kingdom for medical checks, his routine medical checkups, and I was saying the other time, a cat could find the nearest vet hospital, a cat by itself could find the nearest vet hospital, but President Buhari decided to go out of the country to find a hospital. But that's by the way. He, the last time he was away for that period of time, the vice president had to step in, but now the presidency rather, is saying that President Buhari is going to be ruling Nigeria from London, and the acting president powers will not be handed to Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. How that is going to work, I do not understand the modalities, but we'll see how it works for the 2 weeks that we're expecting him to be away for, okay? Now, while the presidency was saying that, something was happening at Banex Plaza in Abuja, and it had to do with the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Danlami Umar. To cut the long story short, he assaulted a security guard who tried to tell him that he parked wrongly and he should, adjust the way he parked. He was caught on video assaulting this security guard. Now, the people around there did not take it lightly. They, created a scene, threw things at the car, and it was a very, very nasty situation, to be honest. Well, his special aide on media and publicity now released a very funny statement, to say the least, explaining what happened and called the people who got involved in the agitation Biafran boys. Now, apart from the fact that it was the statement was worded so poorly and did not even adhere to basic structure, grammar, and lexis rules, it just did not make any sense. And a lot of people are asking on social media, so this is an aid to somebody that is in a position of power. Then, according to somebody I know, we are in trouble if this is actually what it is. But the case is still being investigated, and we'll see what the police makes of this. It kind of reminds me of Senator Elijah Abbo and the assault case the other year, but that's by the way. Let's move on now. Let's talk of Femi Kuti, former Minister of Aviation. Some months ago, he tweeted about how dangerous the COVID-19 vaccine is. That was when the talk was really brewing and the vaccine just emerged and all of that. And he was advocating that Nigerians do not accept to take the vaccine. But I'm pleased to inform you that just yesterday, Femi Kuti took his own jabs of the AstraZeneca vaccine. Yay! So now he can escape the menace of the COVID-19 virus. Now, it begs the question, what changed? Just some months ago, you were saying it's dangerous, it's a Gates killer vaccine, it's no African should take it, it's meant to depopulate the world. But now, you're sitting and smiling. I mean, you need to look at his face. He was smiling and looking very happy taking the vaccine. So what changed? According to him, if his mentor, Donald Trump, who spoke against the vaccine, could actually take it, then he would take it. And according to him, the AstraZeneca vaccine is not the Bill Gates killer vaccine. And I'm saying make it make sense, to me at least, before the rest of the world. But moving on now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, just apprehended a lady that has been known as Queen of Internet Scams. And quite interestingly, her name is Queen Jonathan, and she was arrested for Bitcoin scams. She posed as a foreigner on Instagram, and by that method she has duped so many people of their money and all of that. Well, she was arrested, and an end has come to the reign of the Queen. So see you in prison. No, I won't see you, but have a good time. Moving away from that now, Teddy A has gotten embroiled in some kind of, I wouldn't say infidelity directly, but a lot of people are beginning to raise eyebrows after a Ghanaian actress posted a picture of herself and Teddy A. Now, her name is Akwapem Polu. Pardon me if I didn't pronounce that correctly, but I don't know Ashanti or whatever Ghanaian language. But she posted a picture of herself and Teddy A, and it was not just the post, but she went ahead to gush about Teddy A's looks and all of that. When people were trying to question her, she was just being all violent about it and replying. A particular Ghanaian celebrity said something about her coming back to Ghana in one piece, and she responded in a very, very interesting way with words I cannot say here. I'm like, okay, well, Teddy has not said anything. His wife is probably observing the situation. None of them have said anything, and if they do, we will let you know. But this is probably another Adekunle Gold and Simi situation in our hands. We might not hear anything from them. All right, now to South Africa, where a man has just earned himself a 400-year jail term for rape. 400 years. I'm sure all those days when we used to joke about 600 years for you, probably thought it was not possible, but somebody's getting 400 years. I mean, what's the difference? 400 and 600 for rape in South Africa, and he had been raping a 10-year-old girl for over 1,000 times in the last couple of years, and it was really, really terrible. Eventually, the young girl was able to confide in somebody, and the case blew up. He was arrested in 2018, but he just got himself sentenced yesterday, 400 years for rape, and it's not just rape, about 56 counts of human trafficking, sexual assault, and so many things, so many related charges as well. Well, hopefully we can see more of that so that it serves as a deterrent to others. Now let's talk Donald Trump. This time not from Femi Kuti's angle, but Donald Trump, you remember, was banned on social media platforms after the insurrection on Capitol Hill earlier this year. But now he has opened his own website that is meant to serve his office as the 45th President of the United States of America and his wife as the First Lady as well. So the website is up and running now, and trust me, you're going to be seeing a lot of Donald Trump praises on that website. If you want, you can search for it and check it out just to see what it is all about. Now let's move on to sports, where Gianluigi Buffon, Italian goalkeeper that plays for Juventus, has gotten himself a 1-game ban for blasphemy. Now the Italian Football Federation is not joking with any form of statements or actions that seem to blaspheme against anything about God or anything that is considered sacred. Well, some time ago he was fined about 5,000 euros, but the case was appealed because they wanted him to be banned alongside the fine. So the appeal court just upheld that particular one, and he is getting himself a 1-match ban. So there you have it from Buffon. And good news for Nigerian football lovers. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, of course, qualified earlier, but they didn't just qualify, they did it in quite incredible fashion. They ended their qualifying campaign unbeaten, completely unbeaten. Yesterday, they defeated the Crocodiles of Lesotho by 3-0. Goals from Victor Osimhen, Ogenekaro Etebo, and Paul Onuachu. So there you have it. We're going to Cameroon. Thank you so much for joining the show. As always, it's a pleasure to bring it to you. My name is Victor. This is Every NG. And until next time, have yourself a wonderful day.